Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Red Cape Sports. Mitchell Bouchard here, again, coming at you with another Pokemon episode. We're going to be discovering my top 5 tips for investing in Pokemon cards. So getting into it, tip number 1 is going to be research. We preach on the show that research is super important. So what I recommend is to do your research, go on eBay, go on Facebook, join a group, join a community. We also have our community, which is called Red Cape Sports. So if you go on Facebook at Red Cape Sports, we're going to have a link in the description for you. You can join our group completely free. We also encourage you guys to take photos of your best cards and ask us some questions. There's hundreds of people in there now, and everybody's friendly, everybody has fun, and it's a cool way to have some fun during these times. Part of the research is identifying good cards to get. We're going to be talking about which cards specifically to get in our next tips, but if you have an idea, start writing them down. For me, obviously, you know Charizard's a big one, Venusaur, some of the others. So let's get into step number 2. Tip number 2 is to focus on the big 3. Now this is going to be Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur. So on the table we have both Charizard and we have Blastoise. We're going to put a picture of Venusaur here. These are the big 3. These are the GOATs of Pokemon, especially in that beautiful holo edition. Now, Charizard specifically is one of the most valuable, most reputable, respectable Pokemon card. The reason you want to get him is because it's so sought after. The prices have been going up, but again, on Friday, we're going to go into more detail about other investments as well. Tip number 3 is to look for some of the original Pokemon cards. When I say that, I am talking about the Unlimited and other editions of 1995 to 1999 Pokemon cards. Older cards, a lot of them have been thrown away over the years. People don't know about it. My mom has thrown away cards. Mom, do not throw away any cards anymore, please. But yeah, I've also made the mistakes. I would trade my cards or sell them, and this was only a few years ago, just to come to find out that I shouldn't have gotten rid of that first edition Venusaur. It was spotless. It was perfect. It was beautiful. It was the cat's ass. That card was amazing. Bird, I made a mistake. Every time I see Venusaur, which I still need to pick up for my complete set, I cry a little bit. So just to give you an example, this is a new Blastoise. These are from the new packs, and this is a original Blastoise. This Blastoise, if you can get it in mint condition, is going to be typically more valuable than a new one, depending on which Charizard you get now. This original Charizard Unlimited version is going to be worth more than this M Charizard EX. It is older, and if you can maintain the condition and find some that are centered well and if they grade well, this is going to be much more rare and valuable than this newer card. Tip number 4 is to be on the lookout for first edition and shadowless Pokemon cards. The reason you want to do that is because these are the first prints of the card. For example, if this Charizard was a first edition and a shadowless, this card would be 10 times the value, if not way more. The fact that this Raticate card is first edition and shadowless really ups the value. If this didn't have a first edition here on the left and a shadowless, the value of the card would go down rapidly. So how do I spot a first edition and a shadowless? Pretty simple. If you look here at the Charizard, you can see that this is not a shadowless Charizard. This is shadowed. So the value isn't as much as shadowless. You could tell because right here on the right side, you can see the shadow around the border of the picture. On the Raticate, it is just pure white. There is no shadow, and it's pretty apparent when you see the cards in person. Again, if you look at the Kakuna, you can see that on both sides it is shadowless. There's no shadow area. I just look at the right side and you could tell that this is a shadowless card. Even in comparison, if I grab a Machamp here, you can see that the Machamp and Charizard, it's darker and you could clearly see a shadow in the card. Tip number 5 is buying original Pokemon packs. These are going to be the first edition Shadowless, or basically the base set, jungle set, fossil set. Those are very valuable. There are a lot of YouTubers, some of the cool ones like Leonhart and all those other ones, they open up packs of cards. We're not talking the new ones, which we've already opened up. I would simply argue that if you can buy original Pokemon packs and hold on to them, the value will increase pretty steadily over time. So in terms of just an investment opportunity, I would look at some packs and I would invest into those. And this thing is really cool. Tip number 6 is going to be Pikachu. This is going to be a bonus tip. Pikachu is a very popular Pokemon. Alongside going with that tip is just to mention that you want to get Pokemon that are popular. This is going to help out in terms of an investment, especially since Pokemon, I deem it more as a longer term investment. Pokemons aren't currently playing a sport, but over time, Pokemon such as Charizard, Mew, Mewtwo, the big three like Charizard, Venusaur, Blastoise are all going to be a good option for putting your money in terms of an investment. As you can see here too, there are error cards and more valuable Pikachus. These are not first editions. As you can see here, this one has the red cheek. This one has the original cheek or whatever cheek. I don't know, it has the different cheek. So that deems this card more valuable, just simply put. So that's all we have for you guys on this episode, guys and girls. So that's all we have for you guys and girls on this episode of Red Cape Sports. Don't forget, we also have our box giveaway. So we do a monthly giveaway here at Red Cape Sports. For the current giveaway, I believe it's still going on. We are giving away an NBA Hoops box. All you have to do is click on the link to the giveaway in the description below. All you have to do is answer a question or two about what you would like to see here on the show. Head over to @RedCapeSports. On Facebook and on Instagram, we do some posts, but there you can take pictures of your favorite sports cards and even Pokemon. Now we're getting into a little bit more. So that's all I have for you. Keep collecting, keep stacking, keep investing those sports cards and Pokemon cards. Why not? And if there's anything else you'd like to see here on the show, if there's a topic, subject, or somebody you would like to see us maybe interview on the show, let us know. So we will see y'all later.